Hi, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Mahnur and you watch MK Vid. Today I'll tell you another Islamic story which contains thoughts that are very valuable for every Muslim. This story is about istighfar. It's from the life of Imam Ahmed ibn Hanbal anhu, who is considered as a renowned scholar of Islam and a famous theologian. Imam Ahmed is also considered to be the founder of the hanbali school of fiqh. Is one of the most celebrated Sunni theologians, often referred to as the Sheikh ul-Islam. During his old age, while Imam Ahmed was traveling, he stopped by a town. After the prayers, he wanted to stay for the night in the masjid yard because he did not know anyone in the town. Owing to his humility, he had not introduced himself to anyone, thinking that if he did, many people would welcome him. Failing to recognize Imam Ahmed ibn Hanbal anhu, the caretaker of the mosque refused to let him stay in the mosque. As Imam Ahmed was an old man, the caretaker had to drag him out of the mosque. On seeing this, a baker from a nearby place felt pity for this man and offered to be the host to him for the night. During his stay with the baker, Imam Ahmed observed that the baker would constantly recite istighfar, seek forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Imam Ahmed asked the baker if the constant practice of saying istighfar had any effect on him. The baker responded by telling Imam Ahmed that the Lord had accepted all of his du'as except one. When he asked him what dua was it that had not been accepted, the baker replied that he had been asking God to provide him the privilege to meet the famous scholar Imam Ahmed ibn Hanbal anhu. On this, Imam Ahmed ibn Hanbal anhu said that the Most High had not only listened to his dua, but had dragged him onto his doorsteps. What can we see in this story? Sometimes it is terrible how people can treat others. How could a person be kicked out of a mosque, and even an old man? Where is the respect for age? Where is the respect of man for man? In our time, it often happens that people show respect only to our authorities. Everyone wants to serve people with status and cordially open all doors for them. But when a person, due to his modesty or for some other reason, does not reveal his name and looks ordinary, then stories like the one I told can happen. Unfortunately, not everyone knows how to treat others with respect and lend a helping hand to those who need. But if the Imam had not met this caretaker, then the dua of the baker would not have been carried out. If the Imam had spent the night in the mosque without any problems and left the city the next day. But everything happened exactly as the Almighty planned it. Sometimes we don't know that good things actually happen to us. Sometimes things looks completely negative. but it plays a positive role in our life and our destiny. If the good baker had not helped the elderly man and taken him to his place for the night, he would never have met the imam, about the meeting with whom so many dua were made. Once again, we see how powerful dua is istighfar, in other words saying astaghfirullah, which means I seek forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do regularly istighfar and ask Allah for what you need, and be sure it will be accepted. I can tell you one more example from our life. I saw yesterday a video in which a young man said that he was born Muslim but didn't follow the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the best way. Once he heard the stories about prophets from famous mufti, and this young man began to do all he can for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be pleased with him. Then a young man wanted to say thank you to the person who inspired him to be better Muslim as previously, and this young man did dua for meeting with famous mufti. And suddenly it became possible, and the young man cannot hold back tears during his story in front of 1 million people at a meeting for which he so desired. His dua was accepted and fulfilled in such a way that the young man cannot hold back his tears, because what was not possible for him by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala came true. Subhanallah. MashaAllah. In the end, I want to say, if I, astaghfirullah, made some mistakes in the video, or you can complete the given information with your own examples, write comments. I am interested in your opinion and your suggestions for new topics. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video. Bye for today. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.